Imagine going to bed tonight and not opening your eyes again until morning. No clock watching. No stumbling down a dark hallway. No broken sleep that leaves you exhausted before the day even begins. Just deep, uninterrupted rest that lasts 7, maybe even 8 hours. For many people over 60, that sounds unrealistic. You've probably been told that waking up multiple times a night to pee is just part of getting older, something you have to accept and live with. Some are told they simply have a small bladder, others are told their body just can't hold it like it used to. But here's the truth most people never hear: in the vast majority of cases, your bladder is not the problem. The real issue isn't capacity. It's pressure. And pressure is something you can change. We live in a world that loves quick fixes. A pill for every symptom. A prescription for every inconvenience. And while medication can have its place, it often treats the alarm without addressing what's pulling the fire lever. When nighttime bathroom trips start, few people stop to ask why the urge is happening in the first place. Instead, we're taught to accept it as inevitable. But let's be honest for a moment. Modern life has quietly trained our bodies into patterns that work against us. We sit too much. We move our hips too little. We spend hours in chairs, on couches, in cars, and in front of screens. Over time, the muscles deep in the pelvis stiffen and shorten. They lose their natural flexibility. And when that happens, they begin to press inward. A tight, rigid pelvis doesn't just affect movement. It acts like a clamp around the bladder. It increases pressure and sends false urgency signals to the brain, even when the bladder isn't truly full. Your body isn't malfunctioning. It's reacting logically to tension and compression. That means this isn't a life sentence. It's a mechanical issue, and mechanical issues have mechanical solutions. This is the part that should give you hope. You don't need surgery to address this. You don't need extreme measures. And for many people, you don't need to rely solely on medication. What your body needs is relief from tension. It needs space. It needs gentle signals that tell the nervous system it's safe to relax through the night. Today, you're going to learn a simple, safe, 10-minute bedtime routine designed specifically to release pelvic tension, calm bladder signals, and reduce nighttime urges. These are movements and positions your body understands immediately. No strain. No force. Just restoring what time and habit have quietly taken away. Poor sleep is not your destiny. Waking up multiple times a night is not a requirement of aging. Tonight, we begin resetting the system, so your nights can finally become restful again. Exercise number 5. Decompression knee to chest release. We begin with the most important area for nighttime bladder control after 60, the lower back and the deep hip flexor that quietly influences it. This movement is your body's first safety signal. Lie comfortably on your back. If placing a pillow under your head or neck helps you relax, do that. Comfort matters here. Gently bring your right knee toward your chest and hold it with your hands. If your knee feels sensitive, simply hold behind the thigh instead. As you hold this position, the opposite leg stays long and relaxed on the bed. This is where the magic happens. You are gently lengthening a deep muscle that connects your spine to your legs and shares tension pathways with the pelvic region. When we spend years sitting, driving, watching television, reading, this muscle shortens and stiffens. That stiffness quietly crowds the space where the bladder sits, triggering the urge to urinate before the bladder is actually full. By releasing this tension, you are giving your bladder room to do its job properly. This isn't about forcing anything. It's about creating space. As you hold, breathe slowly through your nose and exhale gently through your mouth. Let the exhale be long and unhurried. This slow breathing tells your nervous system that the day is over and it's safe to shift into rest mode. A calm nervous system allows the bladder to store instead of signal urgency. Switch sides slowly. Lower the right leg and bring the left knee in. Check in with your shoulders and jaw. If they've crept upward or tightened, let them soften. Jaw tension and pelvic tension are closely linked. When one lets go, the other often follows. Feel your lower back gently settle into the surface beneath you. This decompression helps free the nerves that communicate with the bladder, sending a clear message that it's time to rest, not react. Exercise number 4. Reclined butterfly adductor release. From here, bring both feet flat onto the bed with your knees bent. Gently allow your knees to fall open to the sides, bringing the soles of your feet together. This is the reclined butterfly position. If your hips feel tight or uncomfortable, place pillows or folded towels under your knees. This is not about stretching deeply. The goal is release, not force. This position targets the inner thigh muscles, which often become chronically tight with age as the body tries to compensate for balance and stability. What many people don't realize is that these muscles attach directly to the front of the pelvis. When they stay tight, they constantly pull on the pelvic floor, creating a low-grade tension that the brain often misreads as bladder urgency. Rest your hands on your lower abdomen. As you inhale, imagine the breath traveling downward and gently expanding the pelvic area like a soft balloon. As you exhale, picture that tension melting into the mattress beneath you. This posture improves circulation through the pelvic region, which helps calm irritation and reduce the inflammatory signals that often drive nighttime bathroom trips. Stay here for several slow breaths. Nothing needs to happen quickly. This is your body transitioning from alert mode into rest mode. You cannot force sleep. You can only create the conditions that invite it. This position does exactly that. Exercise number 3. Nerve gliding with the lazy figure 4. When you're ready, use your hands to slowly guide your knees back together. Never rush out of a hip opener. Now we move into a gentle nerve calming movement called the lazy figure 4. Keep your left foot resting on the bed and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Instead of pulling your legs toward your chest, simply place your right hand on your right knee and gently guide it away from you. You should feel this in the outer hip and buttock. This area often tightens with age and sitting, and when it does, it can irritate important nerves that communicate with the bladder and pelvic floor. When those nerves are irritated, they can send false urgency signals to the brain. You wake up feeling like your bladder is full, only to find very little there. To deepen the calming effect, add a tiny side-to-side rock, no more than an inch. This small, rhythmic movement is incredibly soothing to the nervous system. It mimics the gentle rocking that naturally lowers stress hormones and quiets overactive signals. After several breaths, switch sides and repeat. As we age, we naturally lose rotation in the hips. When that rotation disappears, the bladder often pays the price. Restoring even a small amount of this movement each evening can dramatically reduce nighttime urgency. It's a simple habit with a powerful return, fewer interruptions, deeper sleep, and more confidence in your body again. Exercise number 2. Pelvic mobility with gentle bridge activation. Bring both feet flat onto the bed so your knees are bent and comfortable. This movement restores communication between your hips, glutes, and pelvic floor. We begin with a simple pelvic tilt. Imagine a small marble resting just below your belly button. Slowly tilt your pelvis backward, rolling that marble toward your chest and gently flattening your lower back into the bed. Then tilt forward, allowing a small natural arch to return. Move slowly between these two positions a few times. This isn't exercise in the traditional sense. It's lubrication. You are flossing the joints of the spine and waking up muscles that have gone quiet from years of sitting. Now, on your next backward tilt, press lightly through your heels and lift your hips just a few inches off the bed. This is a low bridge, not a big one. Gently squeeze your glutes and hold for a slow count of 3. Then lower back down one segment at a time, as if you're setting your spine back onto the bed bead by bead. This matters because weak glutes are extremely common after 60. When they stop doing their job, the pelvic floor takes over and works overtime. It tightens, fatigues, and begins sending urgency signals. By reactivating the glutes, you allow the pelvic floor to finally stand down and relax. This small pumping motion also encourages healthy circulation through the pelvic region, helping clear stagnant fluid and tension before bedtime. You're restoring balance, not forcing strength. Exercise number 1, the fluid drain reset. This final movement is the most overlooked, and for many people, the most powerful. If you remember only one thing from this routine, make it this. Throughout the day, gravity pulls fluid downward into your legs and ankles. You may not notice it, but it accumulates. When you lie down at night, gravity releases its hold, and that fluid rushes back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys filter it, and your bladder fills rapidly, often within the first 90 minutes of sleep. That's why so many people wake up around the same time every night. We're not fighting your bladder. We're simply changing the timing. Before bed, elevate your legs so your feet are higher than your heart. You can rest them against a wall, stack pillows under your calves, or lift them gently into the air. Once elevated, begin pumping your ankles. Point your toes away, then flex them back toward your face with intention. Pump and flex. Steady, rhythmic movement. Your calf muscles act like a second heart, pushing fluid back toward your core to be processed. By doing this while you're still awake, you encourage your kidneys to do their work earlier in the evening, before your head hits the pillow. You may need one final bathroom visit afterward, and that's exactly the point. Continue for about a minute, then slowly lower your legs and rest. Notice how your body feels. Your hips should feel lighter, your lower back more settled, your nervous system calmer. This routine has addressed muscle tension, nerve signaling, and fluid movement, the 3 biggest drivers of nighttime urgency. This is not a one-night fix. It's a reset. Commit to this routine for a full week and observe what changes. Pair it with smart hydration by drinking most of your fluids earlier in the day and easing off in the evening without dehydrating yourself. Your body responds best to rhythm, not restriction. You now understand what's been waking you up, and more importantly, how to stop it. Sleep well, breathe deeply, and take pride in caring for your body. Before you go, don't click away yet, because the next video on your screen builds directly on what you just learned. If waking up at night has been stealing your sleep, the video right here shows how to retrain your body so it stays calm and quiet all night long. Click it now while this routine is still fresh in your mind. If this helped even a little, do me a favor, hit the like button so YouTube knows this information matters, and subscribe so you don't miss the next step in improving your sleep and health. New videos are designed specifically for adults over 60 who want real results without more pills. And before you leave, drop a comment and tell me which exercise you're going to start tonight. Your comment helps others, and I personally read them to guide future videos. Click the video on your screen now, keep the momentum going, and I'll see you there.